Do you want to speed up the internet connectivity on your phone or Wi-Fi that is going to be 3 times faster than it is now? Alright, so in this video, I'm going to take you through 2 settings to apply so that you can increase your internet speed on your phone. Okay, right. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So first things first, make sure you are connected to your Wi-Fi. And the next thing we're going to do is run speed test before we apply the settings. And then after the settings to actually see if there's going to be differences in the speed. Okay, right. So first open your browser and then you're going to type speed test. Okay, right. So it is right here. Click on it. Okay, so once you're here, just click on the go button to start the test. Okay, right. It's just going to take a few seconds to return the results for us. Alright, so very sad to say, but that is the result is 0.17 megabits per second, which is very poor. Okay, right. So let's go on to apply the settings and come back here to run another test to see if it's actually going to increase in speed. Okay, all right. So the next thing is to open the settings app on your phone. Okay, right. So once you're here, click on Wi-Fi. This is the name of the Wi-Fi device I am connected to. So identify yours and then click on it. It's going to open this window that contains some properties. Now at the top right corner, you can see the pencil icon. That is the edit button. So click on it. Now click on the down pointing arrow and this is going to open some properties for us. Now identify IP settings. It is right here and then click on it. It's going to open a pop-up window containing DHCP and then static. Select the static. Okay, right. So once you've selected the static, scroll down to DNS1 and DNS2. So on the DNS1, enter these values 8.8.8.8. And then on the DNS2, you're going to enter 8.8.4.4. Now scroll back and then on the IP address, you're going to enter the IP address of your Wi-Fi device. Okay, whenever you're connected to a Wi-Fi device, your IP address is displayed over there, so it is private to you. So I'm going to enter the IP address of my Wi-Fi here. Okay, all right. So once I'm done with that, I'm just coming to click on the save button and that is done. Okay, all right. So the next thing to do is to restart your phone to apply these settings. Okay, right. So I'm just going to restart my phone. Okay, so that is it. So after restarting your phone, then we can now go back to our browser and we're going to run another test to see if there's differences. Okay, you can see the previous test before the settings, it was 0.17 megabits per second. Okay, so let's just refresh the page and then to run the second test. Okay. Alright, so that is the result. You can see it is now 2.24 megabits per second, which is far better than the 0.17 megabits per second we had before applying the settings. Okay, so you can see that it has even increased more than 3 times your previous internet speed. Okay, right. So this works. Okay, alright. So now let's go to the second settings. If you are not using Wi-Fi but you are using your cellular data, this can also work. Okay, right. So open your phone settings. This time around, just search private DNS. Okay, mine is here, so just click on it, then scroll all the way down to private DNS. You see it here, click on it. By default it is automatic or turn off. Okay, right. So select the private DNS provider host name and then enter this DNS.Google. Okay, all right, and then click on save. And that is it. Okay, so depending on your location, you can also try other DNS host names to see which one works faster over there for you. Okay, right. So once you're done, once again, you have to restart your phone to apply the settings. Okay, right. So when you are done with that, just go back and run another test to see if your internet connectivity has improved. Okay, so before I applied these settings, my internet speed was actually very bad. 0.17 megabits per second was actually very bad for me. So now, after applying the settings, if I open my YouTube app, you can see it is loading very fast for me than before. Okay, all right, so that is it. If this video helped you a lot, please subscribe, share this video, and to help others, and then hope to see you next time in another video, and stay safe and goodbye. Running out of data too quickly, these three Android settings will save your day and your data. All right, so let's dive right in. All right, so the first setting, just swipe from top to down on your Android home screen, and then just expand, and then you will locate data saver, turn it on. This setting limits background data usage by apps and reduces overall data consumption. Okay, all right, so number two setting is to restrict background data for specific apps. Okay, right, so what you need to do is just to go to your phone settings, and then go to app management. Is right here, then click on the app list. All right, so yeah, identify apps that run on the background and that heavily rely on data. Okay, right, so apps like Facebook, TikTok, CapCut, Canva, and YouTube consume a lot of data at the background. Okay, so you make sure you turn all those ones off to save your data. Okay, so if you can do that, then just search for those apps. Let me search for TikTok. Click on it, and then when you open any app, you go to mobile data and Wi-Fi, click on it. You can see background data is turned on, so slide it off. Okay, right, so you can do the same to the rest. Let's say Facebook, I'm going to click on mobile data and Wi-Fi, slide it off. Okay, right, another notorious app is Canva, relies heavily on data, so I'm going to slide it off. Okay, all right, so identify apps that you don't need them to run on the background and turn it off. Okay, the last setting to do is to use light versions of apps. Switch to light apps like Facebook Lite, YouTube Go, or TikTok Lite. These apps are designed to consume less data while giving you the same experience. Okay, all right, so turn these settings on and enjoy more data for less. Share this with someone who needs it, and don't forget to hit the like button and follow for more quick tech tips like this. All right, so see you in the next video, and goodbye. Alright, so to change your DNS settings on your Windows, what you need to do is to come to the search and then type control panel. I think it is the first one here, so click on it. So once you're here, locate network and sharing center and click on it. Okay, right, so this is going to open a new window for us. So it is going to contain your internet source, whether you are connected to an Ethernet or hotspot from your mobile phone. You are going to see the name of your hotspot here, so you can see my mobile hotspot right here. So I'm going to click on the link here, and then it's going to open another window. So this is where we're going to configure the DNS settings. Click on properties, and this will pull out another window for us. Then just locate internet protocol version 4. So click on it to select it, and then once it's selected, click on properties. Okay, so now before you decide to change your DNS settings, you have to know the DNS server that you want to change to. So I'm going to leave a link in the description of this video. So it's going to contain all the DNS servers and their addresses that we need to configure. Okay, so click on the link, and then you are going to land on this page. So this is the list of popular DNS servers and their host names and IP addresses that we need. Okay, all right, so what you need to do is that just pick the DNS server that works best in your area, and then you can configure that settings. Okay, all right, so with my experience, Cloudflare gives the fastest internet connection ever right in my location. Okay, right, so you can run a test. I made a video about that, so I'll leave a link in the description to see which DNS server that you can select for your location. Okay, so I'm going for Cloudflare. What we need to do is to pick the primary and the secondary IP addresses, and then we'll go to our laptop, and then we're going to enter these values. Okay, so note them down Now the primary IP address is 1.1.1, okay, and the secondary one is 1.0.0.1. So let's go over there and then we're going to enter the same value. So go back to your control panel. All right, so once you're here, you can see your Windows automatically select a DNS server for you. So what we need to do is to come down here and where it says use the following DNS server addresses, so click on that box. All right, so the first box, enter the primary DNS server address, so it was 1.1.1.1, and then the alternate or secondary DNS server address, we're going to enter 1.0.0.1. Okay, so once you're done with that, just click on OK. Then you can close these windows. Okay, you are done with that. And then you can restart your connection to see if you can now connect successfully. Okay. All right. So to apply the same settings on your mobile phone, you can check the video in the description. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video for more tech tips, and stay safe and then connected. And then hope to see you next time again. And then goodbye. Alright, so I'm going to take you through the tricks to get enough data to stay active online today. Alright, so without further ado, let's dive right into it. So the first, we are starting with Telecel Ghana, so just dial *530#. Okay, right, so this will open their made for me bundles. So this varies across different users, so if you are lucky to have more than this, then congrats. Okay, so the first option you can see 5 gig for 7 CDs, 55 pesos for 1 day. That is enough for today. And then number 2, 6.5 gig goes for 12 Ghana CDs for 3 days. I think that is enough for you to stay active today. Or else if you also want to make a lot of calls today, then the option 3 will go for you, 120 minutes to call all networks, and then they will give you 6 gig that goes for 20 Ghana CDs for 10 days. Alright, or you can even go for much better than that, 400 minutes for all networks, and it goes for 10.5 gig for 40 Ghana CDs. That goes for 1 month. Okay, right, so that is the first code. So let's move on. Then you can dial *200#. Okay, and then all right, so once you're here, you can scan through. There's a lot of offers here, so you can go through to select the best one you like. So I'll go for option 3. Okay, and then down there to option 6, that is today's being Saturday, that is your weekend bundles. They are going to give you 100 minutes plus 4 gig that goes for only 6 Ghana cedis. You're going to use this one for Saturday and Sunday, that is 2 days. Okay, right, that is so great. Let's press option 6 to see the details. As you can see, 100 minutes to call all networks and 4 gig during this weekend, that goes for 6 Ghana cedis. Okay, right, so let's move on. We are going to dial *5588#. Okay, so we have these offers that you can go for. Okay, right, maybe back to see the other alternatives. Let's see. All right, so that is it. So you can scan through to see which one is good for you. Okay, all right, so let's move on. We are going to dial *110#. Okay, and we are going to find some bundles there that we can buy. Okay, so if you are using Vodafone Cash, then this is good for you. So you just click on option 3, buy airtime or bundles, and then once a year, just select special offers. That's option 3, and then select one. If you are buying for yourself, select one. Other than that, select option 2. Then as you can see, we have the highest being 1.3 gig that goes for 4 CDs, 50 pesos, and then all the way down to option 4. Then I think this will be enough for you to stream the updates today. Okay, all right, so the final one, just type *533#. Okay, right, and then good. First we are going to check your points. So I have only 387.30 points. I've been using it frequently, so I think the points left is not enough for me. So check yours to see if it is enough. Just click on option 2 to redeem your points. Then you have airtime and you have data. If you prefer data, click on option 2, and then you can see 250 megabytes goes for 100 coins. So let's say that if you have like 1,000 coins, then you can redeem a lot of bundle to use for today. Okay, the next thing to do is that star 700 hash. Okay, once you're here, just select buy data option 1. All right, so once you're here, scan through the rest to see the best offer that is good for you. All right, but I think option 6, that is hourly bundles, that is found in Telesur, is not there in the other providers. Okay, all right, so maybe you can decide to watch your favorite streaming platform and maybe an hour or 2 hours, so you can go and just buy this bundle. 1 gig goes for 2 Ghana cedis for 1 hour. All right, so that is it for Telesur Ghana. So let's move on to MTN. So we're going to open my MTN app. It is here. So if you don't have it, you can go to the Play Store and then get it on your phone working. Okay, all right, so once you're here, MTN, they have bundles dedicated for public holidays in Ghana, and that is found only in this app. Okay, right, so once you're here, what we need to do is to click on the quick access. So you just come here and click on the view all, and then click on data bundle. Then you can see the data offers that they have. Okay, so just go to the last one, at the special day offer. Then holiday bundle offer is right here. So they are gonna give you 2.5 gig and it goes for only 10 Ghana cedis every public holiday. All right, so that is it. So if you want to get this bundle, then what you need to do the first time is to come to the bottom here and click on join offer. Okay, so you just click on it. This is my first time, so let's see what they're going to do. Success, and they're going to send you a text message that you have successfully subscribed to the special day offer, and then you receive 2.5 gig. Okay, right, so this offer is going to be renewed every public holiday at a rate of 10 Ghana cedis. All right, so you can see that. Yeah, so once you're done, just click on home. So still on the my MTN app, just scroll down and you're going to find MTN rewards. Okay, so you see the button here, just click on it, and then just like Telesur Ghana, you are going to use your points to redeem airtime, data, and others. Okay, right. Okay, so I have only 450 points, so I'm going to use it to redeem data. I'll click on data, and then you can see the limits. They have 1,000 points, 2,000, 4,000. Okay, maybe let's click on the 4,000 and see what they will give us there. 120 megabytes, that goes for 4,000 points. So some people have a lot of points that they don't know, they are not aware. So make sure you go and check it and then see if you can use to redeem a lot of bundle to use for today. Okay, so that is it with the my MTN app. Okay, right, so the next thing, let's search for the my Momo, their Momo app. That is the new Momo app that they've developed. So what you need to do is that download the app, sign in with your Momo number, and then they are going to take you through the verification process. And once they are done, they are going to reward you with 500 megabytes, okay, free of charge. So if you haven't installed the app, just go and do that and then receive your 500 MB to use for today. Okay, this one, it might delay, but once you are done with the verification process, you will receive your 500 MB, whether today or it will delay a little. Okay, so that is it here. The next thing to do is dial *141 hash. Okay, the same way this offers varies for different users. Some are lucky that they have enough bundle that goes for cheaper prices, but for me, I'm not lucky here. I think the better one there is option 2, 521 megabytes, goes for 3 Ghana cedis. I'm going to go and press 99 and see maybe if I have more than that. No, see, I'm not lucky like that here. So try it, and then if you have a higher option than this, then you can go for it. Okay, right. All right, so the next thing, let's dial *135 hash. Okay, right, so this is a zone data bundles. Okay, right, so I think this one is standard across all users, right? So press option 1, then you have the options here to select. I think you can go for option 3, 692 megabytes. That goes for just 1 day, 4 Ghana cedis, 79 pesos. Maybe you can manage with it. Alright, so that is MTN for you. They don't have so much data bundles. Let's say their offers are expensive, but you can work around it to get the best for yourself. Okay. Alright, so that is it. If you are using Telecel or MTN Ghana, I hope I'll be able to take you through some tips to get our data bundles to stay active. Right, so if your internet connectivity is so poor at your area, so check the videos in this channel to see the settings that you're going to apply on your phone to increase your internet speed on your phones and computers. Okay, so you can also check other videos there how to get cheaper data at cheaper prices. You can also check the playlist data in internet connectivity. It has got all the kit to fix all your internet connectivity issues, giving you the tips to get cheaper data at cheaper prices and best internet connectivity. All right, so if this video helped you a lot, please share it with your friends, subscribe, and then hit the like button. And then until next time we meet again, and stay safe. Internet from space straight to your smartphone, and this is not a science fiction, it is Starlink's direct to cell. So this revolutionary service is bringing high-speed internet to your phone no matter where you are on this earth. Okay, right, so welcome back to Protectives, and today we are exploring how Starlink is changing the internet game with its direct-to-cell service, enabling your smartphone to connect directly to satellites in space. Okay, so no extra hardware, just your existing phone and a carrier partnership. So here's how it works and where it is available at the moment. So if you can remember, initially Starlink provided satellite internet through ground-based DICS antennas known as Starlink user terminals, designed for fixed locations such as homes or businesses. Okay, so these terminals required a clear view of the sky to connect with Starlink's low Earth orbit satellites. So this service catered for areas with limited or no access to traditional broadband infrastructure. Okay, right, so the new direct to cell service eliminates the need for such terminals, allowing unmodified cell phones to connect directly to satellites acting as mobile towers, providing texting and eventually voice and data capabilities. So this makes a significant shift in accessibility. Okay, so now if you are thinking about acquiring Starlink's internet for your home or office, you don't have to worry yourself about thinking of how to buy the device, which is very expensive. Okay, so this is how the whole thing is going to work. So Starlink satellites act as cell towers in space, operating in low Earth orbit. Okay, so these satellites beam internet connectivity to unmodified smartphones. So it starts with the basic text messaging and voice calling. But by 2025, Starlink plans to offer full data services with speeds of up to 10 megabits per second per beam. Okay, so future upgrades could push speeds even more higher than this. So we are hoping for the best. Okay, all right, so you might be asking where it is available at the moment. So the US is taking the lead with the rollout, with T-Mobile as the first carrier partner. Okay, right, so other regions, including parts of Canada and Europe, are also on board. So, but what about India and other countries? Currently, the service isn't available there due to pending regulatory approval. So, however, Starlink has hinted at plans to enter the Indian market very soon and other parts of the world. Okay, so this technology is aimed at eliminating dead zones, providing seamless communication in remote and underserved areas, assisting in emergency situations worldwide. Okay, all right, so how do you get Starlink connected directly to your smartphone wherever you are? So right now, to access Starlink direct to cell, then you need to be on a partner network. So if you are in the US, T-Mobile customers are first in line. Okay, right, so for users in other regions, check your carrier for Starlink updates or visit Starlink's website to stay informed about their availability in your country. Okay, all right, so I hope in the future they are going to be updating the mobile carriers that have gone into partnership with them and the available countries they are operating right now. Alright, so this comes with good news, since you can now pick your smartphone and connect directly to Starlink internet without having to buy a device. And then when finally it is in your country, then you can actually have access to the internet no matter wherever you are. Okay, whether in the village, in the town, in the city, you can enjoy seamless fastest internet connectivity. Okay, right. So but this doesn't rule out the challenges that this might bring, because competitors and regulatory hurdles might slow global adoption. Additionally, scaling up the service requires thousands of more satellites in orbit, which SpaceX is working so hard to achieve. Okay. Alright, so let me know your thoughts in the comments. So Starlink's direct sell is more than just an innovation, it is a lifeline for billions who lack reliable internet. So what do you think about this breakthrough? So would you use it? Let us know in the comments below. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tech updates like this. Alright, so we'll see you in the next video, and goodbye.